Hello, my name is Kathy Schulter and I live in Whitefish Bay. I'm also on the board of an inner city faith-based justice organization, and so I'm here to speak for the poor and marginalized in our society. Senator Johnson, it is clear that you have done nothing for the poor and marginalized. But let me list some of the truly cruel things that you and your fellow Republicans are doing to them, especially the children. Children need housing and food stability if they are to learn and thrive. Poor children often live in rundown houses and apartments run by predatory landlords and rely on government food subsidies to not go hungry. And yet you are eliminating entitlement programs that stand between them and total destitution. Children need health care to grow mentally, emotionally, and physically strong. Poor children rely on community health clinics and hospitals to get their health care, and of course, Medicaid. And yet these clinics are closing, and they won't reopen without federal grants, which they're not going to get. And you're also gutting Medicaid. The children in the inner city are being poisoned by lead in the paint and water in their homes and schools. And this compromises their ability to learn and function in society. And yet the CDC's entire lead poisoning prevention branch has been cut. Children need schools that have adequate staff, books, and resources, and the freedom to teach the truth. Schools for poor children are already underfunded, under-resourced, and struggling with special needs. And yet you are threatening to cut off funding for public schools that don't teach the way you want them to teach, and instead are funding vouchers for private schools. Poor children are also the most vulnerable when price increases and job losses limit the groceries and other basic necessities that their parents can afford. Yet you and the Republican administration have increased prices through reckless tariffs and slashed jobs through indiscriminate budget cuts, all to pay for tax breaks for the super wealthy. And finally, children need to trust in the freedoms this country has always guaranteed. And yet legal immigrants with no criminal records are denied due process as they are illegally arrested and then sent to a torture camp in El Salvador, and those who exercise their freedoms of speech and assembly are being arrested and imprisoned. It is clear that you do not care about the poor and marginalized in our society. You care only about power and privilege for yourself and your rich friends. You do not represent most of the people in this state, and you've turned your back on our democracy, equal opportunity, and the freedoms that we hold dear. So I'm here to demand that you do your job and support all the people in this state with policies that lift them up instead of push them down.